Transformers, more than meets the eyes. We are back again. This time we are going to review the third Dinobot in our series of our Dinobot review. And this time we are going to focus on the Triceratops, known as Slag. But if you were trying to buy a reissue of this today in like an updated version or whatnot, it looks like Hasbro lost the license of the word Slag or just found it too offensive, and now he's known as Slug. So if you haven't checked out the previous videos, the last time we reviewed, the first video we reviewed Swoop over there, and the last video we reviewed Star. So today we're flipping back over again and reviewing one of the three original Dinobots, and that being the Triceratops, previously known as Slag. So I'm just going to refer to him as Slag. He comes with three weapons like most of the other Dinobots. And first thing first, we are going to review the dinosaur mode like we have done in the last few episodes here. So today, when we're looking here, you can see the front end. He does have a moving mouth. You can see his mouth open, so that's kind of a nice feature. Legs are a little stiff, but they do move. Okay, so this has quite a little bit of posability. And the back moves as well, and this lower foot does have a little bit more of a give, so you can move that a bit. The tail does supposed to be pretty stagnant, so we'll keep that where it is until we transform it. So this is the Triceratops mode. I always had a nice affinity to the Triceratops. You know, to me when I was growing up, one, he was a herbivore. Number two, he had the giant horns on his head, and the three horns, I guess, Triceratops. And I always saw him in the dinosaur books as, you know, in battle with the Tyrannosaurus Rex, so I thought that was pretty cool. So here we are, we're going to start to do our transformation of Slag. So I'm going to ask my son so he can help me out with that. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to flip his feet back. We're going to move his tail up. And we're going to try to separate the feet. This is probably the trickiest part of the whole thing for this transformation. His feet are a little bit stiff, and they're a little bit hard to pull out because we're just going to keep pulling on that. We also have to flip out his chest plate and torso area. Flip that backwards. There we go there. Maybe that'll make it easier to fit the feet. There we go. And you can see, just like last time when we reviewed Snow, he's got really wide base feet, so it's really stable to stand in robot mode. We're just adjusting the feet a little bit to get them sturdy. We've got to pull them out a little bit. There we go. And now we're going to work on popping the hands out. There's a little lever right there where my son's putting his fingers. A little bit stiff to get out, but just gotta get your fingernail in there and really pull on it. And the headpiece down, sorry, I don't know if that was sewed up very well. So the last thing we did was flip this headpiece down. So this thing here was his mouth was. We just flip that down to his chest and uncover his head there. His hand there is a little stiff, so we're going to see if we can pop that out so we can get the weapon in there. There we go. A little bit tricky to do. Alright, and let's see, does this one come out over here? Yeah. Alright, let's add the weapons. So we're going to add his rocket. That goes... That goes on the side, I thought. Doesn't it? Oh yeah, it goes into his arm here. And then we got his sword. And I'm going to pop his hand out a bit more so we can get the sword in there. There we go. And then we got the gun. We're going to pop that in there. Alright, very good. So this is Slag in robot form. He's got the side rocket there. Got the solid base in the bottom. tail's down here, or you can keep it up. It's got the nice sword there, and you can see his face there. In the back, you can see the chest plate kind of flaps over that. So in the back, or front, has kind of a nice effect, almost like a cape almost. And then there, you can see the Triceratops head's kind of right over here. Again, if it wasn't so stiff, it should be a pretty straightforward transformation. But as I said, because this is a reissue, kind of new out of the box, it's a bit stiff. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and transform it back into dinosaur mode. As I said, if you put this down, it should be pretty stable. And again, most of the Dinobots, with the exception of Swoop, has really skinny legs, have really fat feet. So that allows it to stay where it's supposed to be. So let's go ahead and transform that into dinosaur mode. I'm going to take off the rocket and the gun and his sword. I'm going to pop those hands back in. Flip his mouth back in to cover his face. Keep his little horns back out. And flip his butt up. His feet up to create his butt again. And we're going to flip the tail right in the middle to get that in the right position so we can close again. There we go. Push the feet together so that we can finish up his backside. Flip down his back part to create the front torso area. And it's again a little bit stiff in there. You got to get it past. There we go. And flip the last of the feet down. Let's take it back in. We'll add the rocket back into the dinosaur mode for good measure. So this, again, right here is Dinobot Slag. This, again, was one of my favorites when I was watching the cartoon. I did not have this when I was growing up, so it's not, to me, not as innate to transform because I didn't have it as a kid. But it's a very sweet transformer. I love the design, Triceratops design, and robot mode. So let us know what you guys think. Which is your favorite Dinobot so far? I think probably this one I like. But I do like Swoop. But I like this one pretty good. So maybe it's because I didn't have it when I was growing up. But here we go. So let us know what you think. We are going to review the next Dinobot in the next episode. And hit that like and subscribe button. Comment which Dinobot you like most. And we'll see you next time. Take care, guys.